now. So Mark, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you, mate. Yeah, a bit dented my pride a bit, but it is what it is. We'll live to fight another day.
Well, first of all, your performance this weekend, you had a all-out war with Alen Babic, and it was impressive. The 5 rounds you gave him his hardest fight yet, probably, and obviously he brings it
Yeah,
in every fight. So,
yeah, I'd say so, mate. Yeah.
so what would you say went well?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I need to watch it back yet, mate. I've not watched it back. I'm still licking my wounds. Um, I think that my fitness let me down. I know that, that's for sure. I went from 7 weeks notice off my city. I've been inactive for 2 years. I had 7 weeks, so pretty much 7 weeks from the city training to in the ring. There's no excuse. I took the fight and I knew what I was doing. But that's why my fitness will let me down. Really, I mean, I've just got to. I didn't use the lockdown as I should have done. Um, I've been really busy with my family and my work, so I've not really been doing much training. But it is what it is, and the only thing I can take away from it is I had a good scrap. I said what I was going to do. I didn't just talk the talk. I walked the walk as well. I said I was going to stand toe to toe with him, and that's what I did. And that's just the way I fight anyway, mate. I mean, I don't know if you've watched any of my other fights. I did it with Sokolowski. I did it with Healy. I did it with them all. I just stand and I go and I take it to him. I push forward, and that's just the way I am, mate. That's the way I fight. So yeah.
So, did you in the ring? Did you not expect and did you not expect it to be like? Was any surprises basically?
Not really surprises, mate. No. I do. I expected it to be how it was, mate. I thought I was fitter. I mean, in sparring, I was doing 8 rounds, 6 rounds. I was good. I was cool. I think the nerves got to me. I mean, it was a big platform. First time I've been on that type of platform. The week as well, like the build up to the fight. So basically, the first on Wednesday, I got to the hotel, did all the pictures for my for the promo side of things, and then sorry, I've got my young in here.
That's all right, mate.
I did the pictures for the promo. Then on the Thursday, we did what did we do on Thursday? Then we did the press conference on Thursday. So it was obviously get the nerves, sitting in front of the cameras, talking, doing the bits. Then on Friday we had the weigh-in, and then obviously that was the same, standing on the scales. I mean, obviously me and Alan on the press conference, we shared a few words between us, and on the weigh-in, and obviously he just tries to belittle you, and I wasn't having none of it. So I obviously seen what the weigh-in happened, which was good crack. Then Saturday we had the fight. Sat in the change rooms. Obviously the weather as well. We were due to do the ring walk at 8 o'clock. We didn't end up walking out till 20 past. So I was ready for 8, and then just 20 minutes longer. I know it didn't sound much, but it's just it all takes its toll on you.
So, as well, what would you say though his style is like to deal with? Like, what would you recommend to his next opponent what to do?
His style to deal with. I mean, it was just his workload, and his the way that I mean, I wouldn't say he's there to be punched, mate. He's there to be hit, and I knew that, and I've seen that myself. And I caught him myself, and I just think that his fitness wasn't the best. To say he's a full-time athlete, mate. I mean, he was blowing as much as I was. So, well, maybe not as much, but it was blowing. For me, I think if I was fit, I believe that fight would be a different fight. I think that if if I turned up to how I turned up against Sokolowski, or how I turned up against any of the other fights, I believe that I do think I could beat him. But I don't think that he's what's the word? Like you say, he's there to be punched. He's there to be hit. He doesn't hit the hardest. I have been hit harder. I mean, obviously Webb I mean, I sparred with David. David Price. When I was sparring with David Price, he hits really hard. So he's just got long levers, hasn't he? But yeah, I don't know, mate. It is, but yeah.
So when would you, obviously you took a lot of damage like this weekend, you had a hard fight, but would you like to get back there by the end of the year?
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I'd love that fight again. Um, I've just got. I mean, I've had a couple of days off now. I'll be back in gym tomorrow. Possibly even later today. See how I feel. And just keep chipping away. Me, I've got. I mean, I came in. Like I said to you, I ballooned. Well, my fitness. I didn't do anything through the lockdown. I ballooned to 22 stone through lockdown. I'm now 19 and a half. My ideal fighting weight is about 18 stone. So I was a stone and a half heavier than what I should have been, really. But no excuses, mate. It is what it is. It's done. But yeah, I'd like that fight. I wouldn't mind that fight again, or I'd like to. I'll be fighting again very shortly. Obviously, I've got a 28-day stand now because of they retired on the stool. We'll see where we go, mate. We'll see where we go.
What sort of fight would you say you want to jump right back into? Do you want to like a sort of warm up fight, or do you want to get right back in there with Alen Babic sort of name?
I don't mind, mate. I'm easy. I wouldn't mind getting right back in. Like, I mean, obviously, I need a good 12 weeks training. To be fair, I need to get my weight down, get on control of everything, get in control of all that, and then go into camp as opposed to trying to do it through camp. So get fit, then go into camp fit, then I'm ready for sparring. I mean, sparring, I was good. I had Sokolowski come down to do some rounds and bits and bobs, and it was all good. It was good sparring, but I only had 4 or 5 sparring sessions before the fight because I was getting my weight down, I was getting my fitness up. So basically going into camp, I need to be fit to go into camp rather than getting fit in camp, if that makes sense.
Mm.
But it's all lessons to be learned, mate.
So as well on the card, your former opponent Nick Webb. Obviously, I think 2 years ago you two had a fight and you lost a decision. So he got finished in round 1 by Wardley. Did you expect the fight to go like that?
No, I mean, no, I thought Webb was. I thought Webb were going to win. I'll be honest. I think that round he was winning the round. I think Webb's punch resistance isn't the best. He's a lovely lad, Nick, and we've had a brilliant week together. Especially him and his team. They're all cracking. They're cracking guys. But yeah, I just think Nick's punch resistance has gone. Obviously, Wardley caught him, fair play to Wardley. He did the job. But I did see Webb. I mean, obviously you've seen the fight. Webb was on top, wasn't he? He was winning the round and everything, and he just got tagged, mate. And then Wardley just took it to him, which it's heavyweight boxing at the end of the day, isn't it? It can happen to us all.
So obviously, now I'm just gonna ask. This fight's been talked about for a while, and it may happen now because Nick Webb is coming off a loss and obviously doesn't have a title. Alen Babic, Nick Webb. Who would you have for that fight if they put it together?
I think Alan's style for Nick is. I think his style is just too ferocious. Webb's boxing ability is brilliant. He is a good boxer. I mean, when I was in there with me, I just couldn't get near him. He just stayed on the end of his jab and he kept me on there. But I think Babic's punch output. I think his just work rate. I mean, I think in 5 rounds that we fought, he threw 600 punches or something. So I mean, I'd probably see Alen Babic winning that. To be fair, mate. Unfortunately, I mean, I like Nick Webb. He's a lovely guy, but like I say, I think his punch resistance is gone. I think they're talking about Dave Allen and Alen Babic now. I've seen. We'll see how that goes.
That'd be a good fight, Dave Allen, Alen Babic.
Yeah.
I was thinking you and Dave Allen would be a good fight.
Yeah, it would, mate. I mean, obviously, someone's got to pay for it, though, haven't they? I went to school with Dave. He's a lovely lad, and I've had some good time. We've sparred together. And he's a nice kid. But yeah, I think that an all-out Donny War would be good. Like, yeah, it would. But I mean, it's someone's got to pay for it, haven't they?
So obviously as well, you was talking about sparring Sokolovsky. Obviously, you beat him by points, I believe.
Yes, mate. Yes.
Okay, and you did it quite handily. David Adelaide, he recently fought Sokolovsky, and most people believe he lost most rounds in that fight.
Yeah, mate.
What,
Yeah,
what would you say about David Adelaide? Is that a fight maybe when David Adelaide gets a few more fights, you reckon you can quickly take him out?
yeah, mate. Yeah, I'd fight David Adelaide. Yeah, no problem. My fitness needs to be built. I need to, like I said, I need to work on my fitness. I'd fight David Adelaide now or whenever, but yeah, I do believe that Sokolowski beat him. I do. I watched the fight myself. But yeah, me and David Adelaide's a good shout. Yeah.
So let me ask something. Is the rebuild gonna happen?
For myself,
Yeah, for you, is the
Yeah.
rebuild gonna happen?
yep, mate, yeah, I'm gonna get myself fit. I mean, I'm gonna take a step back from work. Start because the lads who I'm fighting and the lads who I'm competing with at the minute, they're all full-time athletes. I'm a full-time father. I've got my own business that I run, and boxing in my spare time. Joe, it's hard. It's not easy, mate. Joe. So I'm going to take a backward step from work, and just put everything into it the next couple of years for boxing. See what we can do. But yeah, the rebuild's coming, mate. Yeah, I'm going to get myself down to a decent fighting weight, and just carry on, just stay in the gym, just ticking over, wait for the phone to ring, just go from there, bud. That's the plan.
Anything you would like to say to your fans before you wrap up?
No, well, thank you for all the messages this weekend. I really appreciate the support that everyone's given me, and it's been immense. I've had a good week. I'm sorry the way it went. Honestly, I believe that I went in that ring there on Saturday night to win the fight, and I honestly believed him hand on heart that I was going to beat him. Like I say, the rematch maybe would be a nice fight. I've just got to be fit. I've got to get my weight down, and I've just got to come again. But yeah, thank you to everyone.
So Mark, it's been a pleasure having you on here. Hopefully we can get you on after your next fight or when you get a fight booked. Can sort something out. And yeah, thank you for the interview.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye, mate.